Hi guys, fashion fanatics and anybody else who's interested in fashion, pop culture, media, lifestyle. We do everything here in this channel. My name is Esther and I am finally coming back. I feel like I say this every single video and then I just blank out. But I have my reasons for it. First of all, I've graduated high school and I'm so happy for it. Everything is fine. I've got into the university of my dreams. I'm happy and I am excited for this new chapter of my life. And so I've decided now that I have some time that I would like to focus on more content because I love this so much. So I have some new videos coming up that might be a little bit more different, but still connected to fashion because I feel like I kind of found my niche and that's what I want to continue doing on the future, focusing on fashion, a little bit of pop culture and everything that connects us to fashion, and maybe a little bit more of economy side as well. So I'm excited. Let's just focus on today's video, which is going to be a reimagining of the Powerpuff Girls. I don't know if you've heard about it, but there were some rumors and news that there is going to be a live action Powerpuff Girl series, and again, it was a huge flop, and I think, or I've heard that it was already canceled. I don't know why people can do something right. I hate the fact that Hollywood is using all of these childhood classic cash grab and turn all of these fandoms into something else, something completely different. I guess restyling the characters is something completely different. It's connected to my love of fashion, and that's why I wanted to do it today in this video. I'm trying to find if there is any difference or any new outfits that these characters were given, but the way it seems, there isn't any new reimagination. So I have a lot of freedom. When it comes to styling anyone, I think it's very important to consider their personality. Whenever we use fashion as a tool of expression, we always tend to mirror our inner side, our personality, what we like, how we are. And I think I really want to do that with these characters because here we don't have anything to look at and to be inspired like we had in the Wings Club restyling video. Check that out. It's one of my favorite videos I've made. I love that so much. By the way, my favorite character is Buttercup, but I don't know, for some reason I dressed like Blossom today. Now, of course, all of our characters here are kind of stereotypical and there aren't necessarily an original concept. However, I really want to do my best and make these girls as fashion forward as possible. That's my wish for this video. Let's start with Buttercup. She is described as a tough, hot-headed tomboy. And her personality ingredient is spice. Of course, her signature color is green. So, spice and green. And she has short black hair, kind of like a bob style with bangs. She's best known for her aggressive, tomboyish demeanor. She's generally characterized as the one who is the goofiest and dislikes girly things. So when we think of her, she is the epitome of a tomboy. However, I really just want to work around this and I don't want to give her a makeover. She's not the ugly duckling. She is a tomboy. I'm gonna keep her that way. She is generally very easily agitated. She has quite of a impulsiveness when it comes to her reactions. And here it says that she detests particularly skirts. So here's a hint that we are not gonna give her skirts. Let's move on to Bubbles. So she is considered to be the softest and sweetest of the three. Of course, her signature color is blue, which if you think about it can definitely represent innocence, which I would like to convey in her outfits as well. Her personality ingredient is sugar for sweetness, of course. She has blonde hair and pigtails, which definitely represent her childish and very innocent character. Although she's very kind and generous, she can also fight monsters like a baddie, so she has this side to her as well. So when it comes to restyling her, I think I want to go on that sweet little cutesy route. She loves animals, and her best friend is a stuffed animal called Octi. She has the ability to communicate with animals and understand various languages. Up next is Blossom. Blossom is the self-proclaimed leader of the group, and she's the tactician. Her personality ingredient is everything nice, and of course her signature color is a bright pink, which I think matches very well with her fiery hair. She's very honest and very outspoken. She is intelligent and very composed member. She has a very determined mind. She is strong-willed, and she's able to think of astonishing strategies. She has an intuitive aptitude as well as natural leadership skills, and she's considered to have a genius level intelligence, and she is a little bit more stubborn. Whenever I think of her, I kind of think she would definitely rock a little bit more office attire, so I think that's gonna be the route that I go for her, but I still want to keep it more on the fashion forward side. There's no budget. That's what I love about these styling videos, is because I can find amazing pieces and I don't need to pay for them, but I can just imagine people wearing them, and that just makes me so happy. So now that we have the characters, don't forget to give this video a like if you've enjoyed it and would like to see other restylings. I was thinking of maybe a Bratz. Don't forget to subscribe if you are interested, and click that little bell icon so you'll be notified every single time I upload a new video. I'm gonna have to start with one character and then continue on the next one, but we'll see how much of my hunt is gonna be in this video, because last time when I made it, it was so long that I had to just chop it off, and like, we'll see. Let's start with Urban Outfitters. I feel like that would be a good starting point. What kind of style would she prefer? Because there are a lot of different aesthetics. When it comes to Buttercup, I thought having a green outfit would be the best choice. I was thinking of giving her some kind of flannel or some kind of pattern, because that definitely resonated with her style. I was searching for a lot of brands and very interesting ideas. So I definitely I'm gonna put Bubble into my problem with dresses whenever I'm styling is that there's not a lot of space to improve the look. However, I really just wanted a statement piece for Bubbles. One of the sites I was looking at was Pull & Bear, but I couldn't really find anything that would suit Bubbles' style. There were a lot of different shapes that didn't necessarily scream Bubbles. And then I went on Mingle London, but I haven't found anything interesting, or at least preferably her style. So then I went on Bershka. And there I found a lot of interesting colors and accessories as well. If you can see, my screen recorder sometimes just went black, but I've managed to find an outfit for her. When it comes to Blossom, I was thinking of a suit skirt combo, so I went on Zara, but I couldn't find anything that preppy. But then I went on to Pretty Little Thing, but anything that was kind of pinkish in skirts didn't really look good, or it was too over the top. It wasn't necessarily office attire. But then I went onto ASOS and I was able to find most of my pieces, thankfully. There wasn't a piece, like a set that I found. However, I put together pieces. I had to color match them, and that was a huge struggle. But every single one of these looked so amazing. But it was a struggle to find two colors that match or two patterns that match. But I was able to. The top was a little bit hard to find because I didn't want it something over the top, because the blazer would have covered it if we think about it in real life. And so I was trying to find some kind of corset top or something white, but everything that I looked for was too much, and it wasn't something I necessarily liked. But then after hours and hours of searching, I was able to find something that looked amazing on her, and you'll see it at the end. And then her accessories are the most over the top. I wanted to put her into as many pearls as possible. I thought that that would just make her look even more sophisticated. And so that's the main idea of her outfit, to be sophisticated and just very pearly. So I'm back. Interestingly enough, I finished this project way earlier than I suspected and expected. Thanks to the graduation gift that my uncle gave me, I was able to actually use my graphics tablet and create the outfits and the boards. And of course, we're gonna start with Buttercup because she is the first character that I chose to start with. So let's talk about the choice. Again, she is a tomboy, so that's the route what I wanted to go for. And I love this shade of green. It's emerald. I feel like if I were to interpret the actual material, it would be a little bit of a twill material, which is very comfy, and I think she would prefer comfort over looks. And then I loved this stripe colored shirt. I think it looks so amazing. And then we have these green Vans. They don't necessarily match, neither the earrings or the pants, but I love it because it just gives her character more color choices to work with. And so I figured these striped socks would be, again, a perfect choice to complement her shirt. And I quite like whenever I wear something to kind of match it with the same brand. So here we have an Adidas bag. It's like a shoulder bag kind of thing. It's a little bit more, I guess, masculine, if we were to go like that. You know, I don't necessarily like to give genders to pieces of clothing, but it's more on the masculine side. And then we have this Adidas beanie and these green hoop earrings, which complement this green scheme. And so I love this outfit so much, and the board as well that I was able to create. Everything was just so out of the blue. It was something very quick that I just put together, but I love it so much. Okay, let's move on to Bubbles. Okay, Bubbles' outfit is the cutest and the most adorable fit of all. You can see on the details on her dress. I feel like this cutout, but those little ruffles portray her sweetness as well as childish worldview. I love this blue bag as well, and if you can see, I went on this very flowery-ish theme. Her earrings are blue with these daisies which complement her hair color, and then we have this crochet scrunchie again featuring a similar flower, and then we have this beaded necklace which I love. It's blue, and again it portrays her sweet kindness and childlike demeanor. And then we have these little sandals which are high-heeled that still represent, you know, a maturity in her, which she has even in the anime version. So that's her outfit. Again, the board is very representative of her, you know, the bubbles. I tried to make it more her style, and I love it so much. I didn't necessarily want to put any filter on these pics, so there's no grain effect, there's no dust effect. It's just simple, nice. So I hope you liked it. And then let's move on to our last character, Blossom. Her style is my favorite. So again, I imagine her wearing this office attire, still very, you know, outstanding and fashion forward. You know, when she is a leader, she's in front and she steps into that she steps into anywhere, let's say a criminal's office for example, then she has to be looking perfect. So I have this boucle, I don't know how you pronounce it, skirt, which I paired up with this pink blazer. Originally her color is a little bit more of a dark pink, but I thought going for a pastel one could be a better representation. Now, an interesting thing is I chose this top in the end. This is more reminiscent of this current style, which is a corset top. And the reason I chose that top is because I've seen that the boots that I chose for her have this embroidered detail. So it looks like the string, which was used to sew the pieces of the shoe together, have this different color, and it kind of matches her top. And I went on a pearl route. So here at the top we have 2 pearl headbands which look beautiful, and we have a little bit of a more golden-ish aesthetic here. So her necklace is double lined and it features a little bit of a pearlish detail, but not as much as, for example, the bag, which is beautiful. I think it's a designer bag because when I looked at it, it costs about $600. So it's definitely a designer bag, but you know, in my world, they can afford it. So I'm gonna do that. And we have these pearl sunglasses and this adorable pair earrings, which features pink flowers and it matches the gold aesthetic amazingly. The background is pretty simple because there is a lot of accessories to work with, so I didn't really need to add any more color or feature to this board. So I just added a little bit of splashes of color and we have Blossom. So to be honest with you, I think Blossom's outfit is my favorite, but to be honest with you, I think I would wear each of their outfits just to try it out. But I love it so much. I think, or at least I hope, I was able to capture their personalities and their aesthetics. Tell me down in the comments below what you think, if I have done a good job or if I still need to work on my styling. But yeah, that was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tell me down in the comments below which other cartoons, TV shows would you like for me to restyle. That would be so much fun to do. And thank you so much for being here if you made it till the end. And see you in my next one. It was me, Esther, and you should have an amazing, absolutely great day. Bye!